set default close operation, which are used for the default of the hide on close or of the dispose of a bit of when user quits an application. Big void window close. These are the disconnect from the database and exit from window which has closed. Java's DB Apache Derby. So here we use an Oracle's pure Java database in Java DB. Uh, Before we begin the section of the preface of the interface and installing DB, before you can execute an application in the next section, you must set up then a address book, which in database and Java DB. We use the embedded versions of Java DB. It comes with the several batch files which configure and run it, and it sets the environment with Java home to refer to the JDK's installation uh, directly. Java DB Apache. It's, it opens the batch file set embedded.bat zip in a text editor such as not locate the command, command prompt and change direction to C from files unless they're available in this section. And where change to the dictionary which contains the codes for this example, the address book. mm, Prepared statements. Prepared statement is used to create a compiled SQL statement which execute more efficient and statement object, and also specify the parameters which makes them more flexible than statements. And also it can be executed with a same query repeated with a different parameter values, and it locate all books with the title of an author which specifies the last name and the first name, with the select last name first name title from authors in a join author ISBN on authors ID is equal to ISBN authors ID on authors ISBN uh, is equal to mm, and this prepared statement have the two questions which place placeholders for the values that will be passed as a part of the query to the this database, and it executes a prepared statement which specifies the parameter value by the parameter statement. And for the preceding query both parameters are strings, but which can be set with the prepared statements method set string authors book dot set string date, and where parameter numbers are counted from one starting with the first question, and the interface statement which provides the set methods from each supported executable data. So these are the initial address per screen and the results of clicking browse all enters, and After adding a new column, uh, uh, mm, mm, stored procedures. Many database management systems can be stored individually or as SQL statements or a set of SQL statements in a database so that programs cannot be accessed, can be accessed the database which can invoke them. Such name collection of SQL statements are called stored procedures, and JDBC will enables programs to invoke stored procedures which uses the objects that implement the interface called statement. Transaction processing, where many database will help require guarantees that a series of database insertions, updates, and deletions executes properly before the application continues the process or not. But the transaction processing atomic operation commit the transaction or roll back to the transaction. Processing, it enables a program that interacts with the database and at the end of the transaction uh, at the end of the transaction a decision can be made either to commit the transaction or to cancel the law transaction, and in the transaction processing connection method which specifies whether if each SQL statement will commit after it or not, and when the set auto commit is false, then the program must also the last SQL statement in the transaction. uh, and where the insert connection also provides methods which is used to determine the auto commit state for the connection.